Hey, what's up guys, Chris here, and wow, here we are on the other side of the maintenance. I guess the Square Enix servers went down or something. Like, a lot of the Square Enix games were down, so it wasn't just War of the Visions, but here we are back. They fixed it. We even got some free Visual and a bunch of other stuff in your inbox. You probably have already seen this, but I know that they fixed with this maintenance. I was a little bit worried because I didn't do my free 10 times summon yesterday. And I was a little bit worried that I just missed it, but I know because I went onto my phone that if you see there in the top left, you see that 1 out of 15. They're actually letting you do that 10 times summon. So you'll get 2 in today if you didn't get yours in yesterday. So I was a little worried I'd missed that, but nope, it looks like everything's okay. And I believe I read in the notice that they're extending all of the events and all of the everything for shard farming, for Delita and Agrias and everything for an extra day, just to make up for that day that we missed. So that's pretty cool of them to do. So the first thing we're going to do in here is Chocobo Expedition. If you haven't done this already, you're going to want to go in here and you want to change your area to the Orban Monastery. And that's because these shards that you get in the drops here, so you'll see I just got 2 Mustadio shards. You get a ton of Mustadio shards, Orlando shards, Agrias shards, Delita shards, Ramza. The shard payout is way better than the Warrior of Light drops. So make sure that you change that here. The other thing you're going to want to do is make sure you do 5 tickets a day. So you want to go in here, make sure that you're doing 5 expedition tickets per day, because the drops are so good here, you're going to get a ton of shards. Where do you get 5 expedition tickets per day? Well, it's funny you should ask. If you go to the Mog shop here, down here in the threat to the west, this event is still running. And in this shop, you can actually pick up 5 expedition tickets, and they're just 2-hour tickets, but they definitely help for the drops. And you can pick up 5 per day. So I would make sure that you have enough currency for this event just to take you through the entire Final Fantasy Tactics event. So that's 20 days. So make sure that you build up and spend some energy here. You'll have plenty of time to farm the Final Fantasy Tactics event. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Make sure you grab those expedition tickets. And of course, in this metal shop, once you do the event, you'll have some of these medals. You can pick up shards for whatever unit you get. Rainbow fragments, rainbow spheres, all the job memories, and so on and so forth. Okay, I haven't done any of my pulls yet, so I want to talk about, I'm pulling on the Agrias banner, and it's probably not the best thing for my account. I think the best thing would actually be Orlando, but I think Agrias will be the most fun unit to use, and I want to emphasize that first and foremost. Make sure that you're playing this game for fun. Go for units that are going to be fun first, and then you can go for meta units or the units that'll be the best. Or if you already have some units that you like, go for units that'll be best for your account. But I think Agrias will be the most fun to use. And if you look at my account here, I'm probably going to try and get Agrias and then replace Engelbert in my PvP team. But pulling on the Agrias banner, there's a few things that can happen. So you can pull Agrias. And Delita's actually in that draw pool as well. So if I go down here to the summon, go to the Agrias banner, if I go to drop rates, you'll see, of course, Agrias is featured. Her drop rate is a lot higher, but there's Delita right there, 4th on the list. And you can actually pull them, and although the odds are really low, if I do pull Delita here, I definitely have to stop and just build them. I don't think I can go for Agrias and Delita. I don't have enough Visual for that. You see I have 41,000, and yeah, that's not enough to go for 2 different limited units. And I also want to save some for the next couple events coming up. So when I draw on this banner, there's only a couple things that I want to happen. I'm either going to pull Agrias, I'm going to pull Delita, or I'm just going to pull until I get to that pity meter. And you see that pity meter's been added here at the top. If you pull 5 pulls without getting an ultra rare, you'll get a guaranteed ultra rare, and you do get the rate up on that as well. So you can pull Agrias with that rate up on the guaranteed. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling on the Agrias banner, and the units I'm looking for, if I go back to my units here, the units that would be great to pull would be the ones that I don't have. So Rain would be the first one that I want. I don't have Rain, and he's a really good unit, and I would love to pull Rain. Kilfei, Venera, pretty obvious. I haven't pulled in a while, so I definitely haven't had a chance to get them. And then one old unit that I don't have is Giza, actually, on my main account. So not that she would be that useful for me to use, but I really do want to start building her just to have that TMR for the long run. And then Whisper is another unit that I don't have, but I really don't want her. So if I pull Whisper, it won't be that exciting for me. Duplicates, anything that I'm working on, so Yerma, Miranda, Medina, Victoria, those would be great duplicates. And any of these lower duplicates like Ketone, probably not going to be too excited for Macherie or Eileen or Rob or Elda or even Stern if I pull them. Vision cards, what are we looking for here? So if I go down to vision cards, I don't have Rama, I don't have Two-Headed Dragon, I don't have Diablos. So those would be the 3 best, but pretty much any duplicates of these ultra rares that I have, outside of like, what is this, Becoming Stronger Than Anyone Else, or Second Division of Leonis, like pretty much nobody wants those 2 cards. But I would definitely take Tetra Sylphid. This is a card I'd really want to get duplicates for. And then Shiva, Odin, Ifrit, Frederica's Dream. There's a lot of different vision cards that'd be pretty good, but there would definitely be some that would be disappointing. And of course, pulling on this banner, I would love to get Mustadio because I have Lucia and Frederica, and it would be kind of cool to make a full gunner team and to add Mustadio to that. So I'll be definitely looking to pull Mustadio in here as well. Reed Flute, Red Chocobo, those will just kind of be bonuses if I do pull them. Now, the reason why I'm only pulling until I get that ultra rare, the guaranteed ultra rare, or until I get one of these units, is that I would like to save some Vizor for the second half of this event to pull on the Orlando banner, because I do have this Scion card, as you saw, and it would be great to get this Scion card up to 3-star during this event and 25 extra shards. I don't know if that's possible. I'm not sure entirely how much they're giving out. I've heard it's only 25, so you have to pull duplicates. So I would love to have some Vizor saved up to pull on the second part of this event to try and get some duplicates for this card. All right, we're back here on the summon screen, and I'm going to start off with the UR summon ticket, this guaranteed summon ticket that we got just from the logins on the bingo board. And one thing I want to mention is that if you hold on to this ticket, you can actually summon newer units. If you just hold on to it, they update this list that comes on these tickets as the game progresses, and they add more and more non-limited units. So you could hold on to this, but because we're doing this for a video, I'm just going to summon with it. And we already talked about the UR characters that I want, so we'll see what we get here. Brown book, but it's going to upgrade. We want Rain, Venera, Kilfei, Giza. I don't even know if Kilfei's on this ticket right now. All right, Medina. Well, I am working on her right now, so that's not too bad. I'll take 40 shards for Medina. She'll be limit break 4 after that, and then after the free one, she'll be pretty close to limit break 5. Okay, got that guaranteed ultra rare out of the way. Oops. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to go to the free 10-time summon. I have 2 of these. Remember, I didn't use the one from yesterday yet either, so it would be great pretty much anytime we get these free pulls. I'm just happy if there's an ultra rare at all in these. One of my friends actually did this ultra rare pull, and he like texted me, and he's like complaining that he got Whisper, and I'm like, hey, it's a free pull. Like, you should be happy anytime you get an ultra rare out of these. So we have 1 vision card, 1 unit that can upgrade. BB, there aren't any, yeah, there's not really any MR vision cards that I like that I'm looking for. So we'll see how the MR unit goes. Hopefully it upgrades up here. Come on, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Durando. Okay. Well, I don't really like Durando, but that's okay. So first, free pull out of the way. Move on to the second free pull here. Any UR would be great. Brown book, that's not a good start. And no upgrade. It's going to be all blues. Yep, all blues. People have said that blues can upgrade into ultra rares. I don't believe it. Not till I see it. I think that's people trolling. So this is gonna be a bunch of bad units. This is not a good 10-time summon. Oh, just an MR. Of course. Second time. 2 Durandos out of the free summons. That's not good. So at least it's an Azure Sphere, but that's not a good pull. Okay, now we're moving on. Agrias banner. So again, we're going to pull till we either get Agrias, till we get Delita, or until we get to that pity pull. I don't want to spend more than 16 or 18,000 here, so we'll hope. We'll see how this goes. I spent 16,000 on the first Final Fantasy Tactics and didn't get Orlando, so let's see how this goes. First pull. Consider that be some Delita shards. Come on, Silver Book, let's upgrade it. It's a vision card, so that's not Agrias. It's an upgrade though, so it could be a Reed Flute. This will be the only unit. No, shoots out. So it's I would hope that it's Reed Flute. That'd be great to upgrade that card. But it's, outside of that, I'm looking for anything like Shivas or Sirens, any of those cards that I had before that I mentioned. I gotta be honest, I don't even know what this card does. I'm gonna have to look at what that card does. I don't even know what that does. I actually think I would have rather had the 20% on the pity pull. Wouldn't I have? I don't know. I'll look at what that card does. It's probably not all bad. All right, here we go. Second pull. Come on, Agrias. I didn't see a new unit. Oh. Oh. It's a vision card again, and it's a brown book. Nothing good can come from this. Oy. I do not expect much out of this. Yeah. Well, 20% on the gauge here. Pretty much nothing. I mean, that's nothing. Nothing useful. All right, summon again. Here we go. Third pull. We're going to have a lot of Delita shards from the spending Vizor, of course. At least it's a unit this time. Come on, upgrade. Upgrade. Oh, well, there's 3 chances at the end of this. Palo. The good news is, by the end of this, I should have pretty much everything SR and below maxed out. Okay. Azure Sphere. Don't care about that card. Upgrade? Okay, Mustadio. Now, this is one of the units I told you guys I really, really wanted to get. Because I really want to make a full gunner team, so that's awesome. Anything else I get in this pull, that's a good MR card. Even if this doesn't upgrade, Mustadio makes this a good pull. No upgrade. Dario, okay. I'm not mad with those shards. Not an awful pull. And without there being a UR, it increases that pity gauge too. And anytime I pull Mustadio and increase the pity gauge. So now anytime that I pull a Mustadio here, it's basically worth 900 Vizor of shards. Is that right? No, 600. Because you get 20 shards on a duplicate. And his shards cost 30 apiece. So it's basically a bonus 600 Vizor if I pull any Mustadio duplicates. Alright, here we go. Let's go again. Let's see a gold book. One time. Not gonna say I called it. Ah, it's a vision card. I would have preferred a unit. A lot of blues. So, we talked about this before. Maybe it's Reed Flute? Yeah. Curry. Not a very good MR. Reed Flute? Reed Flute. I guess it's actually called Blades of Grass, but that's a good duplicate to get. Limited time vision card, always good to get duplicates. I promised myself I actually wouldn't buy the shards in the shop for this card unless I pulled a couple duplicates and could actually get it to at least a reasonable level, 2 or close to 3 stars. So that's not bad. I'll take it. Here we go again. No gold book. It's another vision card. Man, it would be nice to see units at the top here, huh? A lot of golds, though. 4 golds, good chances to upgrade. Nope. Not even going to build her. Just MR vision cards. There's not really any... I mean, Vow of Love would be nice to get a couple duplicates for him close to maxing that out. That's an okay card. Oh, another? So it's going to be a lot of Azure Spheres in this pull. Upgrade. Another Blades of Grass? Whoa! I actually didn't even know that was in the drop pool for the Agrias banner. I had no idea. That's awesome. I actually didn't know that was in the drop pool. I didn't even check. I thought that you had to be on the Ramza or Orlando banner. That's a really successful pull, because as I told you guys before, I'm really looking to get that to either 3 or 4 star by the end of this event. That would be huge. So that's a good pull. I'll take that. It really likes giving me the vision cards now, doesn't it? Let's get a unit. Ah, brown book. I hate seeing that brown book. Nothing makes your heart sink more than seeing that brown book. Oh! Can it double upgrade? Somebody let me know in the comments if that can double upgrade. Like, if you get a brown book, can you upgrade it to a silver book and then have that crystal actually upgrade? Ah! Of all the MR units, that's the one I don't care about. All you people who love Helena, sorry about that comment, but I'm never building her. I guess we're going to find out. Is this going to upgrade? Well, we just answered our own question. It can upgrade twice from a brown book. This was a brown book and it double upgraded. Do we have Agrias? Woo! We got her. Guys, we got her. We didn't even have to get to the pity poll. 12,000 Vizor. We got Agrias. We got a Blades of Grass. We got a Scion card. And then another vision card that I have no idea what it is. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I'll just consider that 16,000 spent on Orlando, 12,000 on Agrias. So we'll call it 28,000 to get a Final Fantasy Tactics unit. Man, that's awesome. So the first thing I'm going to do, obviously, I'm going to go to the Final Fantasy Tactics store here. Oh, look at that, my shop. We're going to pick up these shards. I don't know if I've updated my store yet today. I did. We're going to go in here and pick up all 3 of these. So that's 120 shards right off the bat. 6,000 Vizor for that. If you are a paying player, you can always pick up this Agrias training pack. Obviously, this is my free-to-play account, so I'm not picking that up. Now that I pulled the duplicate of this Blades of Grass, I'm going to have to consider pulling this too, or spending on that. The other thing I'm going to do is go to the Mog Shop, and there's lots of places to get these Agrias unit shards, but we'll just get it whatever we can right now. 66 of them. So go to units, guys. So this is awesome. I'm really happy with how this event went so far. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be probably spending the rest of my time in this event getting Agrias up to max limit break, spending all my time procking Whimsy shops. I don't have the Rainbow Spheres right now to actually max awaken her. I think I have 18. I don't think that's enough to max awaken and max limit break, but I probably will have enough by the end of the event to do that. So anyway, guys, that's it. There it was 6 pulls, 2 limited vision cards, Agrias. Hopefully you guys are just as lucky as I am, and this is going to be a really fun unit. Hopefully I'll get to make some videos for you guys and show her off. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.